Welcome to DK Champ. Tonight's slate is a little bit tricky. 12 games. There's a lot of options, a lot of injuries, and I'm sure there'll be more to come. But I just want to give you preliminary thoughts right now. Last night I scored 313 was my best, and I had several over 300. Hopefully you all were able to put together the right guys and get those as well. So for my cash picks for tonight, I like Van Fleet a lot. He'll be starting and is back in the game. We should be getting extra minutes here at 49. It's a pretty solid option to pretty safe pick. So that's one of my cash picks. Bledsoe is my next cash pick going against New Orleans. 76 is pretty solid for him. Should have a decent game, good matchup. Next pick is going to be Carter going against Brooklyn. Carter playing the center position going against Brooklyn, and Brooklyn's terrible at the center. So pretty solid pick there. Ariza is my next one. This is the one that I'm the most concerned about. He's had a breakout game here, and a lot of people are talking about him. I think he's probably in a good spot here, but if I was going to fade one, it would be him. Going to Tatum. Like Tatum against Phoenix, and he's been pretty much the backbone of this team here as of lately, so pretty solid pick there. And my last pick for cash games is going to be McCollum. And most of these guys, I like them either way. I like them in cash and GPP. But McCollum's just had a really nice track record, pretty solid performances time after time. Pretty safe and solid pick for 66. So going down to GPPs, there's a ton of injuries. And, going with this, some of these guys may get in. A perfect example is Abika's out. And that means that Monroe is supposed to start. But we know if we go to that game, we're going to see that, Monroe is for 41, and he should get the start, but he's not going to be able to last very many minutes. I mean, I wouldn't say he'd get more than 15 to 20 minutes at the most, and you could go down here for $3,000, $1,100 cheaper and get Chris, and he is coming, he's only played a few minutes here and there, but you can see he does have value. He can score a lot of points in a hurry. You can see 2 minutes scored 10 points, and he's leading the G League right now in scoring, and they just pulled him up. So he should get a good run, I'd say probably 20 minutes, and will definitely reach his $3,000 value. I like him in GPPs a lot. Van Fleet again, GPP pick for me. Another GPP pick that I like with the latest news here. Bam is going to be here. Should be in a good spot here to get some minutes. Should start in, I would say, over 20 minutes, and you can see his production with just a few minutes. Like him a lot in this position, and we'll have him in most of my GPP lineups. Moving on down the line, I like Carter again from Chicago. Going against Brooklyn, 48. He should be able to break out in this game. Another person that is on my radar is going to be New Orleans, and there's just a lot going on in New Orleans. You have Meritic and Randall both out. A lot of people are saying Solomon Hill is going to be the one that's going to be picking these. But I'm thinking that he may get a decent run at the 3, but I think the 4 is going to be this guy here. He's, hasn't really gotten the game for very long, but I think he can blow it up here, and if he gets an extended run. So take a look at him. I mean, I'll probably have him in some lineups, but GPP-wise, I think he's a pretty good option for you. Another person I like for GPP that no one is talking about is Ben Simmons going against New York. Like Ben Simmons, the last time he scored 35 points in 24 minutes. He should be looking at like 35 tonight, and that puts me on him. I really like him in this position, so he'll be in some of my GPPs as well. And last but not least is going to be Bullock and Reggie Bullock at 43. Going against Minnesota, he should be in a decent spot here. I think he's definitely due to pretty basically at 25 to 30 fantasy points in this position, and I think this is a good spot for him. So that's my GPPs for tonight. Some other guys that, McCarron is definitely an option for you. I think I can't remember if I put him up here or not, but I like him like I always have. I mean, I think it's a good position to get who's not a very big team and not able to stop the big guys, and he should be able to score pretty easily. Just a lot going on here in these 12 games, and I'm basically going to go with a couple of the cash guys that I have, and then go with some of these GPP guys that I told you about. And then if I'm going to go for big time, trying to get some big names in here, my favorite picks are going to be Davis, Greek, Towns will be in several of my GPPs because really I could probably get Simmons, Davis, and Greek all in the same lineup and still be okay because there's so many guys in the $3,000 range that I can pick up. So those are the big names that I like. I'm sure these other guys are going to play well too, but those are the three that I'm really after. If I'm paying up for somebody, those are the guys that I think that'll reach value. The rest of these are just average picks. I think they'll be fine, but I don't think they're going to exceed value, and that's what I'm looking for in GPP picks. So let me know what you think, and as we get closer to lock time, I'll try to get back on and answer any questions. Those of you that are deciding between two people, shoot me a message, and I will get back to you on that, hopefully before lock tonight. And if you're winning, which I'm sure if you used any of my people yesterday, more than likely you won. I think I calculated you could have got up to 340 if you would have put the right combination of guys in last night. So if you're winning and you're using these lineups, make sure you comment that below and share the channel so that everybody can be successful in daily fantasy. Just give me a shout out on your social media and help me get some more followers here. So thanks for watching, and I hope you win a lot of money tonight.